Hi guys, today's training I'm kind of doing purely from the heart and as I go, because this is a recent frustration that I'm working out. So I hope everything flows and makes sense like I want it to. But I want to begin at the ending, as I often like to do, and I want to say this and stress it. Life is wonderful. No matter how overwhelming it is, no matter how stressful it is, no matter how bad and dark it looks, God has a way of working it out. You often see His hand in hindsight much more clearly than you do in the moment. But God has a way of working it out, and it does balance. Remember your priority and remember your placement, and it does come well. And that relationship is the number one. Hope I didn't step too far out of lines for you, but it does matter. Now, that said, I want to discuss the problem of focus. And I'm going to create a wonderful artwork here because we all so love the great artwork. That's an eye off of a retarded, crippled, bad doll, whatever the right word is there that doesn't offend too many. And it is focus. We get so lost in our fancy tools and our toys and new ways that I challenge you, we often lose too much time looking at this stuff and not at the actual job. Here's the deal. People get mad at me all the time. I'm not tech savvy enough. I'm not whatever. You give me a man that knows how the frick to get the job done with a number 2 pencil and a piece of paper, and he may not be as efficient as the person that is perfect at this stuff, but he'll outwork him and he'll outperform every time. I guarantee it. Give me one who knows what he's doing and knows the skill. Here, let me try to make sense of this example a little better. If I got Stickman A, and Stickman A just is one of those special guys. He grew up at the perfect time. His dad, and we're going to deal with a builder, okay? Grandpa was a builder. His dad was a builder. He grew up around construction. He had a love for tech. His mom was a big tech person that understood it all, liked to read manuals, kind of raised him in it. He did these jobs, went to college, even got his degree in construction engineering, and he learned everything. And man, this cat knows how to build, and he knows technology, and he can just blend it. He's amazing. He's a 10 out of 10. He understands the flow of tying this program to this and how to make that more efficient. If I use this program, I can spec out 3 jobs versus 1. It's all going to flow together. Absolute perfection. This guy is the man. He's a superstar. On a scale of 1 to 100, his efficiency is going to be a 98. All right? Now, I have this guy's dad, whose grandpa was a builder and dad was a builder and grew up through and everything else. Heck, he's taught him how to do everything he wants. And he likes to chew tobacco and drink a beer and says, I really don't care about your efficiency and all that stuff. I've been doing this quite well. I paid for your college and everything else. I know what the heck I do. He's got him a number 2 pencil, a pad of paper, and he can design something better on a napkin than most guys ever will in a CAD program. But in fairness, his quality is superstardom. In all sincerity, even Mr. 98%'s quality is probably not as good. But on an efficiency rating, because he really truly doesn't have all the speed tools, he's probably only going to be able to perform at an 80%. All right? Here's the frustration I run into. Stick person 3, 4, and 5 have some construction knowledge, some basis flowing through, and a little bit of experience. Their quality, they're learning as they go, but they've heard great things from him about all these tools. And they get more lost on their cell phone and their reporting and their technology that they spend more time focused on the things that don't matter, that don't get an end result, that don't produce a quality product, that their efficiency is less than half. What's the old less than? That's how I should have put it. It's less than 50%. They can't get it done. They got 10, 12 hours a day instead of spending 10 of them focused on doing the construction job right with high quality, understanding the product they present and actually relating directly to their client and what their client's real heart wants and needs are. They're spending it focused on office politics. How do I get the next toy? Oh, is this tool filled out right? Oh, did I do this? And not actually learning it and really nailing it, but more just worried about it and piddling on those things. Do I have the nicest car? Does it look right? What's the wife doing tomorrow? Focused on the things that don't matter in those 10 to 12 hours. Where are you focused and where's your efficiency? People want to ask me, how does this relate to sales? Oh my lands, you better have made this leap on your own. I know more salespeople that worry about, do I have Salesforce.com? Do I have the latest app to be sure and integrate my phone with my laptop, with my computer? Do I have all of the gifts? Because I went to this seminar and this guy said that this special program, man, I was going to do it. It can't close anything. It can't sell anything. I knew a man that kept nothing but old business cards and wrote notes on the back. The stack was that thick, and he'd break a rubber band every other day. He had to keep a bag of rubber bands in his car to go around them. But he'd go through that stack of cards every day and call them, and he outsold the living heck out of the very best technology person I ever met in my life. Every time will dominate. Why? Because the technology doesn't matter. The quality of your phone doesn't matter. The quality of your computer doesn't matter. The quality of your integration and different levels and blending of is totally friggin' irrelevant. Sales is about the relationship. Sales is about, do you know what you're talking about? Do you care what you're talking about? Do you have a quality for it? And do you have a bond to that person? And do you keep following up? Do you know where they are before they do? If they want to know, when am I closing a loan, when am I getting this borrow, when is my product going to come in, and they're starting to worry about it, you should know the answer to the question before they ever call to ask it. You should have that kind of tie. And if you can't keep it on notes, good, get the computer program and take a weekend, take a night, take your own personal time and force yourself to learn it cold so that you're not piddling and jacking around and trying to figure out, oh, well, this one isn't working. Somebody help me. How do I connect this? Oh, I can't log in. I don't care. You shouldn't have to log in. You should have it. And if you can't log in, then you better know how to get it going. If not, throw the program away and get the stack of business cards. Follow-up matters. Tracking matters. Following through, all that matters. Can't just call and forget them. That's garbage. But don't get so lost focused on your sales tools and how you track it that you forget to focus on the customer and what matters. Actually, how to build that relationship and how to close them and how to keep them moving forward through the process and keep serving their need. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, when your very last sale happens, you either have a happy client or an unhappy client. And all the technology in the world will not impact that one single bit. Serving the client, following them up, making sure they know you cared will impact the living heck out of it. This goes to every aspect. I'm not knocking technology. I'm not knocking new toys. I'm not knocking getting things and becoming better and more efficient at your job. What I'm saying is quality first. And if you think technology gives you quality, you're nuts. Feel free to call and argue with me. Love to have the debate. God bless, guys. Have a great day.